paint the lampshade. I'm gonna paint the lampshade. And not only am I gonna paint it, I'm gonna try to copy Anthropologie, but put my own spin on it. You gotta always put your own spin on it. Let's see how it goes. Okay.
I always like to start with a wet brush. I feel like it just makes the paint go on smoothly. So the first paint color I'm going to use is Bohemian Blue by Debbie's Design Diary. VOC free paint, not low but no VOC. It's highly pigmented and it's the brand of my choice. I paint everything just about in this. So this lampshade was previously painted with another color which I had also mixed salt wash in it, and that's what gives it that textured weathered look that I'm going for anyway. So, but for knowing how to use salt wash, I have other videos on that, so you can just go back and watch some of the older videos on how to use salt wash. So I went all the way around the shade with the Bohemian Blue. Now I'm going to start it on flowers. So I took a smaller brush, and these are simplistic flowers. So they're abstract, they're simplistic, they're not fancy schmancy flowers. So you don't have to worry too much about that. And that's what makes this all really easy, and I promise you the lampshade will come out pretty. So I just start with the circle, and I just do like a big swirl from the outside in. And then to add depth to the flowers, I just go over the top of it with another color. And I do a swirl again, sometimes not a whole swirl because you want it to look kind of like rose petals in a simplistic way, of course. And just keep adding the colors. And I did this all the way around. Another tip is that you can take your brush and dip one side of it into one paint color and the other side into another paint color, and then proceed to do the swirl, and it just you get two colors at once. Sometimes this may take a little practice, but I promise it's not hard at all. The other thing you can do is when you choose to go one color, let that color dry, your swirly flower, and once that dries, you can add another color on top of that with the swirls. That makes it a little bit more dimensional too. It just takes practice, I promise. Okay, so going all the way around the lampshade is a little bit time consuming, you could say. And I wanted to add more than just flowers. I wanted it to have something else. So I decided to just get my yellow paint, Queen Bee that would be, that's the name of the yellow that I used. And I just grabbed the brush and I just painted across. So it just adds a little bit different instead of just flowers. And I think this is what made it pretty in the end when you see it, because otherwise it would have just been flowers. So this is what I mean about layering. When a color is dry, you just go over it with another color and just do the swirl thing, and you get a layered effect. Yeah. So I also added some yellow and I pulled it down so it looks like this yellow sun dripping, and at the bottom I added a few more flowers and a little bit of green for the branches. I think this kind of made it look a little extra special. I really do like the way that this came out, and I'm happy with it. And that's what's important, is make sure that you're happy with what you do.
So that's it. It's done. Not half bad. I think it's okay. It's not exactly like Anthropologie, but then again, I wasn't trying to be exactly the same. And so I guess what I want to say is inspiration is everywhere, and you should definitely try to recreate something. There's nothing that hasn't been done already. Just put your own spin on it, and then it's just uniquely you. Bye. See you in the next video.